ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا.
I would like to thank the rulers of UAE who have really provided a magnificent platform for everyone to come into UAE. They embrace us and they give us the opportunity to really thrive in this business. Any architect, any engineer coming to Dubai can really have dreams and fulfill those dreams because of the opportunities we get from the rulers of UAE.
Hello and welcome to Peers of Union. And today another episode starts, another success story. And our story today is Metrotec Engineering L.L.C. And it's about construction sector, it operates there. And of course, there are so many other services that provide in the UAE. We are pleased to have Mr. Ajeet Raisinghani, Managing Director of Metrotec Engineering L.L.C. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Ajeet.
Thank you for calling me here and giving me an opportunity to discuss about my company and myself.
Mr. Ajeet, of course, we here have as guests all the success stories. But first, we would like to know more about the background, the academic background, the personal, the skills that shaped who you are today, the journey that led you to be here as a managing director.
My journey actually, started much before I started my university education.
Mm-hmm.
My father was a executive engineer in the port authority at Kandla Port in India. And looking at his work in my childhood, I used to be very fascinated looking at, it was not only steel and structure for me. It was more than that, it showed me how this work affects the communities and develops the communities. That is where the spark started. Then I went on finishing up my school and then went to do my graduation in civil engineering from NIT Bhopal. I think it was year 1989. Once I completed my engineering, the passion was already there. It's basically, it's not I can say it's not a career for me. It's into my blood because of my father. So I thought of joining the site directly instead of sitting in the office. I went on to join a company in Bombay. I did the site works there. I learned the intricacies of contracting, the project management, dirtied my hands there at site. So to get the real feel of this engineering. 1994, that was the time I took this life-changing decision to come to Dubai. And I worked here for almost like 13 years with a local company, where I learned the nuances of this region. And then I went on to take this leap to start my own in 2007. I started Metrotec Engineering as a company I wanted to form, which is engineer-led. Those days, the companies in Dubai were basically not being operated by engineers. So there was a gap which I could see.
So that's why you started the company to fill the gaps that you saw that were missing in the market at that time.
Yes. I wanted to create a company which can give them a end-to-end solution, right from the foundation to the final finishes. Those days, the contractors were doing basically the civil works. Then the client had to appoint a separate team for electromechanical works. And again, for their interior works, they had to appoint a different company, which created this fragmentation, created a lot of miscommunication and affecting the project quality and getting delays into the project.
What are the services that your company provides exactly?
We are having end-to-end solutions. We do the civil contracting, we do electromechanical services, which is the lifeline of a building, of a villa, because it's like the arteries which flow blood into your system. And we also do the final finishes, the high-end luxury finishes. So for the client, it is a one-man solution, starting from the base structure to the final finishes.
What are the challenges that you faced along the way throughout the years? I mean, the challenges before and after and now.
Challenges will always be there in a construction site. There is always miscommunication. There is sometimes delay in getting materials. This is part of the construction industry. But if you are focused, you can really get away with these challenges. There are clients also who get very panic sometimes because of these delays. Since for a client, building a home is an emotional journey. It's a very high stake journey. So instead of when we face these problems, instead of sending them mails or giving them excuses, I do a different way of working. I call the client to the site.
You involve them in the process.
We stand there at the ground, show him the physical realities, discuss about the problems, and give him solutions, engineering practical solutions. So once the client sees that as a contractor, I am trying to protect his interest and talking to him very honestly, he gets that confidence, and the difficulty is automatically resolved.
So other than these qualities that you talked about, what makes your company different? What makes it unique?
As I said earlier, it's the dual expertise which we have. As engineers, we are doing the civil construction part also, and we are involved in the finishes. There are a lot of companies here. They are very good contractors, very good at their civil works. But when it comes to the millimeter precision required for the luxury finishes, they struggle. And there are a lot of fit-out companies specialized in decoration, very good at their decor, but then they are not able to understand the structural calculations, the load requirements, the complex MEP services, which is where we come in. We have both the things. On one hand, we have the structural part, the other hand, we have the finishes. We start with the project before even, we do the first concrete pour. We come up, with all the requirements of the finishes so that, there is a seamless process for the client.
So you're not dealing with your company as a business only. Of course, it's a business, and of course, it's profitable. But you're dealing with it as a project, like a personal project. You're making sure that it's a personal story, as you said, emotional story to the client and you at the same time.
For me, because of my roots, as I told you, I don't treat the project as a business proposition. We try to treat this as a legacy which we build. And legacy cannot be built by one person. I am really thankful to my family who supported me, especially my wife. From day one, from the day we started this company, she has been like a solid rock behind me. Especially, during the downturn, 2008-9, we had a massive financial crunch all over the world. That time also she was with me. We faced other problems also during 2017. And then 2020, we had these COVID problems. Every time she has been there with me. That has made me, execute this legacy. Moreover, even my team has been very supportive. And those are the people, my engineers, my supervisors at site, and the craftsmen who really, bring this dream into a reality.
Well, a happy wife, happy life, of course. And then, of course, yani you are a person with a project, with a systematic mind that driving a personal passion. Not just a business. So of course, yeah, yani after all this wisdom, after all this experience, of course, it's gonna be successful. Because what you said is one factor of success, actually, that we shared almost with so many guests that we had. It's the passion and the patience, and of course, the supportive people. After all this success, do you have plans of growth and expansion? What's the vision for the future for your company?
Future I see in Dubai, we are moving towards artificial intelligence now, as you see.
Use it now in your company?
No, not yet. But that is what I foresee. This even the project management would be, there will be a possibility to do this project management through artificial intelligence. Moreover, these days people are going for smart homes. This is where you have this innovation required. And UAE's goal is to reach a net zero, this thing. So we go with LED fittings, MEP services, which are more, towards energy saving and green building initiatives. This is, I think, the future of construction in Dubai.
But your plans for expansion as a company?
I don't take it as a business as such, as I told you from the beginning. So I do limited jobs, but I try to focus on the quality and giving the client complete satisfaction. That is our motto.
Okay, well, fair enough, and that's a good motto. At the end of every interview, we would like to use this opportunity of having a successful person with so much experience, with wisdom, with ups and downs overcoming throughout the years. So we would like you to send a message to the youth looking at the camera, the new generation. People have a project, people have a dream. What would you tell them?
For the young architects and engineers, I see, they are very good at the digital side of the civil engineering. They are very good at 3D programs. They are very good at using software. But I would advise them to come out or make a bridge between the screen and the site. They should at least, visit the sites to really get the grasp of actual work at site. They should talk to their workers at the site, the supervisors, to gain knowledge on the actual working. Plus, they should, try to see there are always problems at the site. So it should not be that they just report the problems. They should give at least some engineering solutions, which would help resolving these issues. And in terms of if they are starting their own business, I would say, how do I put it? They should master their core craft first instead of thinking of scaling. These days, in this fast-paced world, there is a focus on going very fast, increasing the size of the company. But I believe, you should start small, focus on quality, and build relationships with integrity, and the success will follow automatically.
There is also a space for you to thank the UAE, the environment that embraced all of us, and the UAE leaders.
I would like to thank the rulers of UAE who have really provided a magnificent platform for everyone to come into UAE. They embrace us and they give us the opportunity to really thrive in this business. Any architect, any engineer coming to Dubai can really have dreams and fulfill those dreams because of the opportunities we get from the rulers of UAE.
Thank you for watching Peers of Union. See you next week with another success story.
وام الشيوخ اللي الله رعاها ربت قلوب للوطن هم سند لا تذكر